Hello, I'm Janice and I hope you're all doing well. We are currently at Asia World Expo to check out a restaurant that my parents absolutely love. I looked on the website and the food looks pretty amazing as well. We are going there to celebrate Father's Day. If you're in Sydney or if you're watching from Australia, don't worry. Father's Day in Hong Kong is different to Australia. Don't worry if you haven't prepared for it. We are at Nuva, a Chinese restaurant in Asia World Expo, and they've won numerous awards for their interior design. And if you get seated near the window, you also get 180 panoramic views of the water. When we came in, there were shot glasses and then they pour some water into it. Reason being, this turns into like a wet hand towel. We've ordered a series of different dim sums, the first of which has just arrived. They look so delicate and delicious. The first thing that I'm trying is a taro dumpling. It's got taro pieces and then at the very top, it's got scallop. It's delicious. With any yum cha, of course, you can't go without a trusty shumai. This is packed with pork and prawns. It's so fresh. Look at this beautiful, delicate prawn dumpling. The skin is quite translucent and you can see through to the prawns that's inside. Let me tell you, I've never had spring rolls like this before. My parents have both already had it and they said that it was very, very crispy and delicious. It's shaped like a flower. I don't know how they managed to do this, but it looks incredible. Yo, this is so crispy. It's crispy, but it doesn't feel oily. I can totally just have fried spring roll skin as a snack. And inside, there's a very big piece of prawn. Something I always love at yum cha, in addition to your typical shumai and your hagao, is the beef balls. Now, this is not the typical beef balls that you get sort of as a street food where it's super bouncy. This is more like a beef meatball. It's more soft and you dip it in Worcestershire sauce. The combination of that with the beef, amazing. It's a soft meatball with a sheet of bean curd on the bottom and then bits of vegetables mixed in throughout. And it pairs so well with the acidity of that sauce. Okay, we've also ordered chashu and I've also got a bowl of rice because I feel like roast meats need some rice. The way that they've served the chashu is quite interesting. It's like a bowl, but then there's a metal sheet and then the maple glaze that is on the chashu kind of drips into the bowl underneath. This is what it looks like. It's glistening in the light. I can't fault it. It's slightly charred, there's fat on it, so it's quite juicy. And there's a very nice sweetness to it as well, like a charred sweetness. If you do come here, make sure you order the chashu. I think this is one of their signature dishes. So we've got dessert, we've got two different types of desserts. In very plain terms, we've got a tofu pudding and then we've got a creme brulee with, I'm not really sure what ice cream it is yet, I'll find out, but the way that they presented it, it's very theatrical. So this is the tofu pudding. The way that they've prepared it is they've chopped it multiple times so that it looks like a flower in that bowl. It's got a ginger syrup flavor to it. And the tofu pudding is super, super delicate. The ice cream flavor is super interesting. It tastes a bit like taro. The creme brulee also has like a chestnut on the inside. I am quite filled up. I think having that bowl of rice definitely did help with making sure that I'm full. The desserts are also quite interesting. One's more like a Western dessert with the creme brulee and with the ice cream, and the other is more like a Chinese style dessert. The modernized version of a tofu pudding. Order both if there's enough people that you can share it with. All right, we are currently heading to M+. I'm meeting a friend there. I'm super excited. This museum very recently opened in Hong Kong, and I can't wait to check it out. Okay, so we've just arrived at the M+ museum. We booked in order to get in here, and if you have like a big backpack, you got to put it in a locker. It sounds like you're underwater once you walk into this little tunnel. Let's go to the South Galleries. Okay, so we're lining up to go see this sushi bar that's inside the museum. I think it is an actual place that you can eat, but if you want to just have a look, viewing is limited to 30 seconds. Tamagotchi, which is a toy I used to have when I was a kid, is now in a museum. I don't feel like I'm that old. I remember a lot of kids used to get this for like presents. So like you get this instead of a pet dog, but I never got it. And I always really wanted it. Okay, we are now heading to the bottommost floor. It's called Found Space. I'm not 100% sure what it's gonna be, but we'll find out. This is trippy. If I was here alone, I would be a little bit scared. Okay, we are done with the museum. We are going to go find something to eat. Okay, we've just arrived at Haiphong Food Market. It's only been reopened this year, and once you walk in the very middle, there's a whole range of different food items available. We've gotten a satay beef instant noodles. It smells amazing, and there are different stalls that are well known for different types of dishes. There's a place that's really good for beef balls, and then there's also another place that's really good for chicken rice. But right now we're at Heung Yuan, and we've gotten a satay beef instant noodles, and I've also got an iced lemon tea. All right, this whole bowl of noodles came to 30 Hong Kong dollars, which is like 5 something Aussie. Okay, the satay beef is actually pretty good. It's very aromatic and it's very peanutty. Okay, one thing you do need to be aware of is each table kind of belongs to each of the different stores. So once you sit down, you can only order from that particular store. So make sure you look at the names of the table and make sure it correlates to the place that you want to order from before you sit down, because otherwise you can't get what you want. If we sat like over there, we can't order from there. Okay, we're currently walking along the TST Pier, and you can see the skyline behind me pretty well. It is a little bit foggy, but the weather is holding up pretty well. Like usually at night, it's just a completely different feeling. And there are a number of things to do while you're here. There's a couple of museums, 3 I think. There's a space museum, the Hong Kong MOA, and also K11. Apparently this is a museum, but this looks more like a shopping center to me than a museum. I mean, if you know more about this, please let me know what kind of museum this is, because I am interested to understand. That's Bruce Lee. This is Jackie Chan. That's Telsingtu. Let's go take the ferry. I haven't taken the ferry in so long. I'm excited.
And then I need to do a cover.
Yep.
How do I do that?
Click next.
Oh,
Yes, please.
like your own video.
Yeah.
And then do you need some comments?
Yes, please.
Tell me what you like to order on the phone.
Alright, put that in.
Wait, legit?
Yeah, put that in. Okay, we have dinner. We have curry chicken, we have bok choy, stir fried with garlic, and we also have prawns. I do like prawns, don't get me wrong, but sometimes I don't like to bother with it because I have to peel it with my hands. So I always, if given the choice, I would choose already peeled prawns. And we've also got soup. This is a chicken soup. Alright, and that is pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching till the end. I post new videos every week. Check them out if you have time. Subscribe if you haven't already. Like this video, it really helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. And let me know in the comments which part of this vlog was your favorite. And thank you so much, Rob, for your comment last week. And I will bring back my signature buy just for this vlog. And on that note, bye.
How do I do that?
Click next.
Oh, thank God, your voice is really pissing me off.